Lamar Jackson, where do you go from here? I mean, you got 4,172 yards, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 119.6 passer rating.
Boy, he's a legend.
And you still lose in the second round. Like,
what's next after this, huh?
What does he do?
I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, Lamar, you done did everything you needed to do in the last offseason, coming into this season. I feel like I put this more on the organization than some of your players. Like, I can't fault you for the playoff game entirely. You had that fumble, you had that pick, which is two brutal turnovers that, you know what I'm saying, came from you, but you know what I'm saying, it was a fumble, it was a bad snap. But you did put your hands on it. You could have just wrapped up and took a sack and just went on with your day.
Yeah.
So I'll say going from this type of season, I'll say your organization needs to look to continue to build the lineup, make sure that O-line is top tier. And you just got to take another crack at it, bro. I hate seeing it. I hate that you can, you know what I'm saying, you have a legendary season, it crumbles like that. But I'll just say, like, I guess your game management just got to be top tier, bro. You got to understand the magnitude of turnovers and going and not getting points sometimes.
After watching Isaiah Likely, though, do you think they can move on from Mark Andrews? And
that's what I'm saying. You got a young tight end that's he's making a name. You can go get Andrews. It might be his last year. Like, I hate to say it, he's an amazing tight end. That's what I'm saying. People gonna come. They want him on their team. He's not a bad tight end at all. But you got someone in Isaiah Likely that can carry the burden.
He be catching those 50-50 balls.
Nah, he do, and he's an athletic tight end. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you got somebody that's more athletic than Andrews. You might as well just go get you one in the draft and just he go out there and block.
Goodness.
Come on now.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm not moving on from Mark. If I'm
it's hard, but
I ain't gonna lie, nah. After
it depends on the type of
game,
contract
bro,
you got. If Mark Andrews got a solid contract, look at Likely going out there blocking, that's DNs on the ground. But yeah, like, I can't fully put the blame on Lamar. You had a great season, but it's tough seeing how your playoff performances be looking.
Bro, but it's like, dude, like, even with those 2 turnovers early in the game, he gave his team, put his team in a position to win. Mark Andrews fumbles the ball when they have momentum.
Yeah.
They would have gone on to get a touchdown, bro, the way they was looking. Bills absolutely could not stop the Ravens offense at the end of that game.
No, he couldn't.
Lamar Jackson hadn't, like, they're not going to stop me. And Mark Andrews fumbled, got another chance, got a stop from the defense, and then you dropped the 2-point conversion wide open right in the belly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That hurt. It do. It's like, I don't even know what to say to Lamar. Like,
how do you make this Ravens team better? Like,
yeah, honestly, like, I'll say, shoot, go bolster that defense a little bit more. Like, if the defense already stacked, but
nah, I would say even though they have Zay Flowers, they have Bateman, they have Mark, you need
a premier number 1
that's gonna catch the ball every single time. Yeah. I've seen Lamar so many times raging because it's like receivers just dropping balls. Like, bro, like,
no, did he?
Yeah, facts. But these dudes can't catch. They're not consistent ball catchers.
Yeah, and you see, like, it's so much improvising he has to do.
Facts. Every play.
For you to find somebody open. Like, it should be times where you drop back, sit in the pocket, and the play call should be able to find. It should be designed to have somebody open.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it play calling?
I mean, with Lamar Jackson, you can run any offense, to be honest, because he's gonna make something happen.
I can't even say it's play calling. I don't even. Like, that's just a bad game. That's how football works sometimes, man. It's just have a bad game, and it's like
Lamar Jackson don't get credit enough for his IQ. Mm-hmm. He's a very smart quarterback. He knows how to run an offense. I mean, he only had 4 interceptions for a reason because he knows how to take care of the ball. He knows how to be a great quarterback in this league. But it's like for you to be in year 7, you're going on your 3rd MVP, and you can't get over the playoff hump where it's like,
yeah,
he getting those big playoff games. He got it. Like, zero turnovers.
Yeah, real talk. Like, it's like how Pat Mahomes plays. He basically, like, I ain't gonna lie, every time he touches the ball, he goes and get at least 3 points. Like, that's damn near guaranteed every time he steps on the field. And Lamar has the same ability. Like, bro, if they lock up the pass, you can go run and get 10 yards easy. So it's like, you really shouldn't get stopped out there. You shouldn't get stopped more than like 4 times in a game. Like, Pat Mahomes, you don't see many times in the game that he goes and gets stopped. And he also has long drives, game after game.
Why would he push that? I can
Yeah.
see why they commented on that because he really could have ran that for a touchdown, bro.
For a tutty though,
He needed a
I don't
couple
know.
blocks.
He did need a couple blocks, but that was a tough one. That's how it be though. The football is a game of inches, and it's like, bruh, yeah, you just got to manage the game. Like you can't have 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers in the playoffs is way too much against any team. Like to add the one that, you know what I'm saying, that what's his name, Andrews fumbled. 3 turnovers, yeah, you're probably not gonna win that game.
Yeah, they drew it. No, bro, he could have scored.
Oh yeah, if you'd have won
he could have definitely.
There's still another person in the back, but
they would because think of Lamar
Yeah,
1-on-1.
yeah, he could have got closer
He
before
would
he
have
decided.
shook the hell out of
He
one
should
of
have got
them
closer to before he decided to pitch that mug back. You still got Derrick Henry. Is he going to be the same person next year?
Yes.
He probably is, but it's like your window is dwindling. You got to make his window for playoff success is definitely dwindling.
What's crazy? I thought are we talking about Derrick Henry or are we talking about Lamar?
I'm saying like Derrick Henry, yeah, he got some years in him. I'm just saying like playoff success in general, like because ultimately your whole season is predicated off what you do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So his playoff window is definitely shortening for sure. Because if Mahomes goes out there and be a three-peat, even if Jalen Hurts goes out there and win, are we now making a debate that Jalen Hurts is Mahomes' second rival? Like, because Josh Allen falls short. If Jalen Hurts goes and beats him,
okay, let's have this conversation then. Okay. Because we talked about this yesterday, and we was going to have this debate, but Lamar Jackson statistically just had such a good season. You felt like, I don't even think I could really debate that.
Exactly. Stat-wise, Lamar has killed it. He's absolutely killed it. Best dual threat quarterback to this day. But it comes into question your game management now. Can you simply manage a game and make sure that your team comes out with a victory at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl. This is his second time. He's lost to Mahomes in close fashion too against him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts has been a winner since he came in this league.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
but the system that's around, when I think Eagles, like I always say, I think unit. From the offensive line to the quarterback to the running back to the receiving core to the D line to the linebacker, everybody is together. So Jay Hurts already a high IQ quarterback who can run if need be. He don't have a big arm at all, but I mean he gets the job done.
Yeah,
and he's like you said, he's second Super Bowl, bro. And
exactly.
Sadly, there's just a young man named Patrick Mahomes that exists. Because Jay Hurts could really be.
He could be looked at as upon like, yeah, this man is nice. He's putting together winning seasons. It's like I predicate a quarterback. Okay, your regular season it holds weight, but once you get into them playoffs, that is what people care about.
Yep.
If you're not putting out in the playoffs, that's what people get fired for.
Yep.
Like the reason the Texans fired they OC is because you got to the playoffs and you did not perform. So it's like Jalen Hurts, yeah, you're not putting up the crazy regular season MVP numbers as Lamar, but when he got to the playoffs, he made sure his team had a chance. So it's like, and they in a different conference, of course, but at the end of the day, he's going to the bowl. He's going. At least Lamar needs to be making it to the conference finals or whatever it's called, the divisional finals. Because like,
so if you just had to strictly answer what Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have to do in the offseason to become a Super Bowl team, what would be your answer? You have to settle on an answer. If you had to,
I would say, honestly, keep the game simple. Like, simplify the game. Like, just like how you said, the Eagles offense, they don't run nothing spectacular, fancy. They just keep it simple and they utilize their athletes.
Okay, so you think this needs to be some changes with the offense?
Honestly, yeah, I would say like play calling, you should have it should be, don't make it hard for your quarterback. It should be an easy outlet every play he has just to make sure, okay, if this don't work, easy outlet or just run the ball. Like, you don't have to have none of this complex schemes going across, like making Lamar Jackson be a in the pocket passer, which he can be. But just make it simple. Like how the Eagles, they run a read option, tight end runs to the flats. If Jalen Hurts doesn't have it with his legs.
Let's watch this play.
All right, go ahead.
Let's watch this because I feel like
this is an RPO.
Somebody's immediately open right here.
I mean, that's man-to-man coverage. You supposed to be able to hit that man-to-man coverage pass.
I think their offense is the least of their worries. I think okay, so my answer would be if I had to change anything, I'm trying to go get a big body receiver, a big one. You know what I'm saying? Because Mark Andrews being my number one receiver, or Zay Flowers, who was like, 5'10", you know what I'm saying? And isn't a consistent ball catcher. He's dropped a lot of passes this season.
Most
so
definitely.
I feel like they go get a big body receiver. Because it's really, this is a hard question to answer because it's just like the Ravens are from head to toe supposed to be like
you're stacked.
You know what I mean, I don't know how this team gets better.
Because I'm gonna say like they don't have a dominant number one. Like if you put him on the island, I'm gonna win over there.
Your offensive coordinator is not gonna get fired when your quarterback throws for over 4,000.
He's not. He's definitely not.
4 picks.
It's like I'm not saying he should be fired. Just simply simplify the game for Lamar though. Like he can put up these crazy numbers, but if he just has a simple, solid offense that gets them down the field each and every time, he can have long drives, whatever the case may be, but it should just be crisp. Like when you watch the Chiefs, they don't have they don't have to have explosives because they go get 4 or 5 yards each time they throw the ball. They're gonna make it easy 4th downs, easy 3rd downs. They're not gonna make Patrick Mahomes be Superman every single play.
What's crazy is I feel like as a Texans fan, from my point of view, man, when I play Lamar Jackson, that offense is so hard to stop, bro.
It is
because I feel like it is the little like the small plays where he just. I mean, yeah, we could defer there because I just feel like the offense.
It's hard to it is hard to say what they need to do to be better because like, bro, you had a great season. Y'all should have beat the Bills. Like, I don't know what else to do. Y'all just had a bad luck.
No, facts, because even the 2 turnovers that Lamar Jackson had, it was a bad snap. So when you get the ball and it's already been bobbled, you have a higher percentage of just fumbling.
Yeah.
Because he got it. He was in control.
He tried to pick it up and go run after instead of picking up, securing it, and just running whatever. Okay, like just because they was in field goal range. You got sacked, cool, field goal, whoop-de-whoop. They literally took that 99 yards and got a field goal, the Bills. So that's a big momentum shift. That's a big, you know what I'm saying? 3 points is 3 points in the playoffs. That's big.
To be honest, it's even harder to really watch Lamar Jackson play and say anybody is better than him. Yeah. If you're just going by the eye test. Exactly. Look at this is by himself. They're down 31-21, and you can tell he just got in his mind like, if I gotta take off, I'm gonna take off. And we're really lucky that Lamar Jackson wants to be a quarterback. He wants to be a quarterback with legs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but he wants to be that pocket passer. He wants to throw the ball.
Exactly.
And we're lucky that he thinks that way. Because if I was Lamar Jackson and had Lamar Jackson talent, receivers might not be seeing the ball. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to Michael Vick every play.
I feel you.
Because it's like, bro.
Draining, though. That's how you get hurt.
Yeah, facts. But and then another thing that ain't talked about enough with him, like his accuracy is really good. Like he throws dots.
He do.
They need to stop that narrative.
Like, man, I guess I ain't gonna lie. Our group chat that I have with my homies, we called him the James Harden of the NFL. He goes out there and balls in the regular season. But it's like playoffs, man. Where you at? Like, he did good in that 4th quarter, but it had to take him being down, putting himself in a hole for him to finally come up and like play confidently. You should have been playing like that from the jump. You should have been driving down the field, scoring touchdowns, damn near each possession, but it took you time. You threw a pick early, because he had some pressure, overthrew a corner route.
That was miscommunication with the receiver. The receiver completely ran a different route.
He ran a corner route.
He didn't run. Oh yeah, he threw it above.
He threw it. Yeah, it was a little bit of pressure, and he overthrew it. He sold it to. I guess he wanted him to run under it, but even way, it was a pass that just it wasn't a good pass. So
he definitely him and Josh Allen are similar in this thing. They give their receivers chances to make a spectacular, like even that.
Yeah,
that play right there, like that was double covered, but it was like
but it was a smart throw where if you don't catch it, possibly nobody will.
Yeah, they give their receivers chances, and that's where I feel like C.J. Stroud can be better. Like give your receiver a chance.
Go ahead and throw it, bro. Instead of taking a negative play. Now that's facts. Honestly, Lamar, hey man, you the Mike Vick of our era. We love seeing you play. We just want to see you win in the playoffs too, man. So they can stop hating. Like we mad that they hating on you like this. Like they try to take away your pedigree because you're not doing nothing in the playoffs, and it's like I can kind of understand it to a certain degree. But like I said, you're a great player. I'm not taking anybody over you.
Did Aguilar get hurt?
Probably so.
I
don't know if he might have played.
Yeah, I didn't see him during the playoffs though. I might be tripping though. He might
have
been catching no balls.
He ain't really a big factor.
I'm not a Ravens fan. I'm a Texans fan.
So it's like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Prayers out to Lamar, man. I'm pretty sure he ain't tripping and then getting paid millions. He did what he needed to do in the playoffs.
I think he tripping. That boy mad. I seen in them interviews.
Yeah, I'm not trying to lose to Josh Allen in that situation for sure.
For real, bro.
I know you not.
Everybody trying to say this man MVP over me, and I'm statistically, excuse my French, shitting on this man. And you know what I'm saying? I started off 0-2, and now my team is where it's at now.
Yeah.
I'm the MVP.
No,
and I want to show it. So
it's
tough.
It's a tough conversation, man. We just had to shine some light on that. Lamar, keep doing what you was doing in the offseason. Just come back, keep the Lord close, and hey, man, you might be in the Super Bowl. Fingers crossed.